we live?
We are live. All right. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Slash Bros number 5, your favorite Sam Show 6 monthly tournament. Host isn't feeling well tonight, so me and Mavi will be handling most of Jerry tonight. You can use the bracket command and the Matcherino command to check the bracket and donate to the Matcherino if you feel so inclined. And hopefully we will have a wonderful bracket. It's a lot of fun.
Looking forward to it. Be nice to get some brackets going again. So I haven't been able to enter these in a while, so I've been looking forward to this. So we'll both be playing. I don't know if you plan on commentating your own matches or not.
I might be able to a little bit, but it depends.
Yeah, I will probably mute and deafen for mine. I have never been much for doing it, very good at doing that.
I have a lot harder time commentating my matches when I'm playing fighting games than when I'm playing puzzle games.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'll say, especially a game like this.
Yep.
Things are just always happening.
We have quite a stacked bracket tonight. There's like 8, I think. Many faces that I recognize and some new faces as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this one turns out.
All right, looks like we are about to get our first matches called here, so we'll be getting started shortly. Just waiting on a couple people to hop into the lobby, I think. It's okay, though. Looks like we've got enough to get at least a couple matches started off.
Is going to play first. It's like we're just going to work our way down the bracket for now.
Yeah. It's fine, like you said. I've seen most of these names. I don't think I've played Edgyberzerker before, though, and Beebus I only met yesterday for the first time.
I played in a bracket for Soul Calibur last night with Ape Escape.
Oh yeah, I haven't played Ape Escape either. Well, I've I've played the games, not the person. Soul Calibur, huh? Okay. Yep. 6 or
1. It was
okay.
It was the Fightcade tournament hosted by Frosty Futz.
Okay, sick.
All right, we've got
starting with Edgyberzerker and Toast Rider. Okay.
Yeah, we've got a pretty Toast Rider's got Old Reliable going with the Charlotte, and we have Edgyberzerker on Basara. Seems to be a fan favorite. There are quite a few people who like to play Basara.
Basara's fun. I like Basara a lot. I don't ever really main him in a Sam show, but he's a real fun character to play. Alright, here we go. Match is starting. Toast has been pretty heavily focused on Charlotte. Okay, running 4 again. See Charlotte jump between 4 and 5, but mostly stay on 4 Spirit for... Oh, good reversal. For Charlotte. So you get the auto combo to build Rage, or target combo really, to build Rage or get a good meaty confirm.
Yeah, and with her ridiculously strong jumping heavy slash that you can get some pretty crazy cross-up combo starters with, it makes sense that you would want the ability to
big rewarding confirms off that. Yeah, that's the one thing that makes sense. It's very hard to tell sometimes which side that's actually going to hit on.
And there we go. Toast finishing that round with the legendary jumping
JC.
Okay. Oh, no cross-up.
Trying to press buttons. Okay, Berserker's running 6. That makes sense. 6 is the one spirit where Basara safely can use the clone illusions without giving himself away in rage. Ooh, yeah, we are gambling. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of this round, I think. It would be very difficult for Basara to come back after getting weapon flipped.
Been flipped with that sort of life deficit.
Yeah, that's hard. Like, Toast just doesn't have to commit at all after that.
Alright, so Toast is going to take the first game.
Back to Basara? Yes, back to Basara.
Both players sticking with the same groove or spirit, they're called this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Good setup for both characters, makes sense. I'll say Charlotte's another character. I like playing Charlotte a lot. She's very weird for me in this game though, because this is the only game in the entire series where Tri-Slash is a charge input, and it's a very slow charge. It's 61 frames.
Yeah, that is a... I didn't know she was a... Oh. Yeah, that always threw me off a little bit because I didn't think she was a charge character, and then I learned that it is that Tri-Slash is a charge input. I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Only for this one game. Yeah, they took her her mash special and they made it her 236 this version.
Ah. And there it is.
Yep.
Finishing the round. I learned recently that the last hit of the heavy mash special is parryable.
Really?
On block, yeah. You can parry. There's a little bit of a gap that you can parry the last hit if they do the heavy version.
Okay.
Pretty niche though. Not many people are throwing that out on block.
That's kind of risky, even when it happens, because you don't know if it'll actually be the heavy version. I don't know if there's a good tell beforehand. There we go, yeah, using those ones. Ah, that DP is so risky, though. It's cool, it looks awesome, but it's so risky.
Yep.
Alright.
Charlotta, very strong fundamentals character.
Absolutely. Yeah. Big buttons, great specials. A little weak to deflects, but it's like deflect itself is such a commitment. And it's not like you've got, you know, a lot of the time, you know, you're not necessarily losing like half your life off a deflect in this game. So.
Yeah, it's not like 5 special where you deflect somebody, they lose their weapon, you hit them with 5 AB, and now you're like 60% ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5 special, 7, getting deflected in those can absolutely be a death sentence.
Alright. Me and Beebus are up next.
Alright.
Hopefully I don't have the disconnection issues with him that you do.
I hope that's really just me and it's a weird routing issue or something, because that would be very unfortunate. Toast apparently had a fine connection, so fingers crossed.
We'll go with 1 delay, just play it safe.
It should be fine. I always play 1 delay just out of habit. That's a habit I picked up playing Melty, actually, current code. I play pretty much all my connections on 1 delay there, unless it's somewhere super far away, and then I'll bump up to 2 delay. But that way
Haohmaru
consistency. Yeah. This will be fun.
This will be fun. Be a learning experience for one of us. I've been developing some pretty oh, he stole my color though. Now it's serious.
Oh no!
It's personal now.
Get him. Get him. You'll be a few seconds ahead of me here, I think. I'm watching Toast play back. Yep. Okay. Yeah, getting those dashes in on the difference in hit stun for hit versus block is difficult. Alright, going in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Pursuit, yeah, I haven't seen Beebus be teching too much, so we can get those pretty freely. Ground teching versus Haohmaru is pretty risky though, at least on forward throws. He's got good frame advantage, so he can do setups that will cover both short and long rolls.
Yeah, I think forward throw and back. Actually,
back throw, you would have to do a different setup. Your frame advantage is worse on back throw, so you can't do the jumping setup.
Oh. know.
That's, as far as I know, that's true across the cast. Is frame advantage is worse on back throw. Big slash. And it's so funny in this game because of the way he moves forward visually in heavy slash, but his position is still the same. So occasionally that leads to some really weird interactions where people are swinging at air trying to punish that.
Yeah, it can lead to some very funny missed throws too.
Mm-hmm. Just jumping out of the corner. Deka in the corner now. Trying to anti-air, not quite getting it. Recoil cancel games. Here we go. Yeah, just blocking for a second.
Ouch.
Oh no! Yeah, DP on block is a killer. That's extremely negative. Okay, got the weapon back though. We're doing okay. Well, yeah, keep doing the pursuits, not teching. No reason to stop doing pursuit. So pursuit's dangerous if somebody's actually teching, but at that point, especially as this character, it's like, I'm just not gonna tech it. Not with what this character can do to cover techs. Alright, so that's one down pretty comfortably for Deka here. So, see what happens next game. Beebus seems
Seems maybe like he's
basics
played
here.
other Sam shows, but has not learned the specifics of 6 yet.
Yeah. Beebus, when Beebus he came on last night, he was saying he was new to 6 specifically, so I do think he has at least a general idea of how things go here, and that definitely reflects in his play. I am curious which game he's played, though. I wouldn't think it's 5 special from the way he's not teching at all. Although he may not know the differences in the tech system here, so... Okay, block standing. Yeah, actually important to block standing when you can in this game because block stun is reduced for stand blocking. So you can get out of a lot of things stand blocking or get punishes that you wouldn't get by crouch blocking. But of course that means, crouching kicks, sweeps, any other lows the character's got, you're more vulnerable to that. Pursuits again. Getting that confirm off that crouching kick is so good. Adds a lot of reward there. Spoken turtle, and yeah, absolutely. Get some meditation in, build up. A little bit of insurance for later. Say, Haohmaru is pretty good in Bugers, really. Oh, that's so. Oh, wow. Just stop blocking early? That had to be blocking early because that was the secret move. Keeps going for a little bit there. Okay, that means we probably will see time slow later then. So see how this goes. Put this up first on this one. Okay, trade there. Yeah, Deka just taking out, going for the long roll. That's pretty safe, generally mid-screen, for less structured hits. Characters won't necessarily have the frame advantage to do a setup that will cover both techs. And that one goes so far that dashing up to actually throw somebody is pretty difficult for most of the cast. Just trading dash Ds, dash Ks. Deka can just chill for a bit, meditate, build some bar for next round, but doesn't need to commit too much right now with a good life lead. Beebus is slowly chipping away at that though, but this pursuit, yep, we'll take the round. Okay. So, tied up for rounds on this game. Time slow will be on deck very soon, considering the amount of time slow gauge that DekaFumo's built up here. Heavy, okay. Not committing too much, and it wasn't a counter hit, so don't get the full combo off the jump in. don't quite get a dash under anti-air there either. Oh, big read. Okay, but no punish. Wow. Alright, we are just chilling. Deka with a healthy life lead here, and plenty of threat. If he takes another hit of any significance, then time slow is immediately on the table. But this is looking wrapped up. That's going to be a pursuit. Oh, nope. Accidental 2C. Okay, yep, time slow is now the... Whoa, that lag. Wow. But time slow is on the table, so anything blocked really... Okay, yeah, at that point you're just jumping heavy, you're dead.
Alright.
Alright, 2-0 in the bag. So all that... gauge built up, just very scary. Even if he's chipping away at you, it's like, okay, but the moment you're down to like half health, he can't really do anything, because you could just activate and kill him.
Yeah. And Haohmaru is really nasty in time slow too. He's got some crazy combo potential, and his damage is very high.
Yeah, I'll say a lot of characters have good stuff. Does he have anything that's like, well, no, it's 6 groove, so it doesn't even matter if it's burst safe?
In 6 groove, against 6 groove, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You're not fighting somebody that's in 4 or 5, so you don't have to worry about them bursting out. Although with that much gauge built up, Isan alone would have done quite a lot of damage.
Yeah. It does a little bit less than in 5 special, but it still does quite a bit.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
I'll say Isan's in 4 and 5 do a lot of damage, and even here it's like once you've built up a decent amount of gauge, they still hurt a lot. But you do have to work for it a little bit more. It's not, oh, you're at 90%, die.
Yeah, in 5 special, Isan basically does the amount of damage is where the arrow is on your health bar.
Yeah.
It's not quite that much in this game.
Yeah. And I'll say part of that also is just, defense modifiers being so much, characters take so much more damage in that game.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Rasetsumaru.
Rasetsumaru is always a fun time. And Skuttie playing Mizuki.
Yeah.
Interesting character.
Yeah, she's got a very interesting tool set. That
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a pull, but she reminds me of like Ivy in Soul Calibur with the way she has like a mix of weird grabs from a distance, and then also
she's
like
got
a lot
great
of
range tools,
power.
but then she gets in your face, and she's got some real messed up setups. I'm saying she leverages systems in this game really well, especially her command grab is actually a huge threat for 2 reasons. One, it's hard knockdown, which 2 leads to setups she can do into her unblockable that doesn't do a ton of damage, but it reverses your controls for the next 4 seconds. And the funny thing that makes that such a threat in this game is there is 1 frame on Wake Up where you have to block, but you can't act yet. And of course, this is unblockable. So even though it's only 1 frame active, if she frame kills properly, you just get hit. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard about the command throw infinites in this game, but I didn't know they were.
Yeah, she has a pursuit infinite she can do as well, off of the command throw instead, which is a real menace in the arcade version because arcade balance pursuit removes command throw protection on Wake Up, so she can just loop that since it's a hard knockdown. But that is banned here, so she doesn't actually get to do that. Instead, she gets funny unblockable setups. But we'll see if Skuttie knows the frame kills and can do the setups, and Ape Escape is cooking right now with Rasetsumaru. This is a pretty close round right now. Rasetsumaru running 5 Spirit with Rasetsumaru, which is very interesting. I have not seen that before. Skuttie running 6 is a more common pick for Mizuki. So normally I see Rasetsumaru running like 6. But it's interesting because one of Rasetsumaru's big gimmicks versus Haohmaru, who, obviously he's derived from, is he can spend a bit of his own HP to immediately put himself in rage. But if he puts himself in rage, then he's losing a lot of the advantage of 5 Spirit where he can meditate, because you can't meditate full rage away. Yeah, so this is an interesting pick to me. So it seems...
Oh no, not getting the heavy follow-up. Going for some chip damage.
Rage is also worse in 5 because your rage duration is shortened. So this is kind of interesting.
Oh, who's going to mash?
Okay, Skuttie gets it. This is,
Mizuki
I would
wins,
say with
but
that
not enough of a health
little
lead.
HP, there is only, it doesn't matter too much. Fireballs. Yeah, big 5C. Mizuki buttons are huge.
Well, once again, Ape Escape not ready for the deep hit. Oh, the anti-air. Oh, but it whiffs.
Wow. I really wish we had
Ooh,
hitboxes for this
scramble
game. I
there.
want to know how much that missed by. Weapon flip. Oh, really?
It's very hard to punish that weapon flip.
Yeah, especially spaced.
Oh, we got the
Not going
follow-up
for the
that
full
time.
combo. Jumping heavy doesn't quite clip there. That's
Chip is
for
effective
2
here.
3 6 also very, very difficult to punish when spaced. Oh, but the
Oh,
weapon
and the
flip
trade.
trades.
Yeah, no invulnerability. There's throw invulnerability, but there's no strike invulnerability on Rasetsumaru's weapon flip, so the trades are very funny.
Most supers do not have invul. Some have very limited invul, but that is an exception rather than the rule in this game. I would say even Eason's,
Yeah.
no invul there either.
Yep, that's an SNK classic. Nothing like seeing Super Flash and then get hitting by like a 5A.
Yep. So that ground fireball is a little slow, but it's still pretty scary presence for ground movement. That 5C is just so big.
Oop, running into the tornado.
Here's the command
Unfortunately,
grab. Does he know? Doesn't
out
get
of
it.
range.
Went for pursuit instead of going for the unblockable setup. How about now? Okay, mistimes. Does not do the frame kill. The frame kill is the 6 Spirit neutral hop into the unblockable. And if you do that properly, it hits on that first frame.
Ooh, gets the jump in, but does not get the deep hit. But after another scramble, Skuttie is going to take that round.
Skate playing pretty well here. I can say good, not overly committing too much, just playing a very safe game, trying to find moments here. Okay, there we go. We do get a follow-up.
Manages to convert. Not quite what it probably could have been, but still a solid chunk of damage. Oh, and there's a big 5C.
All right.
Yeah, a big nerf to Rasetsumaru and Haohmaru in particular is you cannot get pursuit after the fireball in this game. It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, because the fireballs don't do a ton of damage on their own. All right, we are on the board here. Ape Escape got around.
I believe it does give a hard knockout. So if you're playing 5 Spirit, you can get quite a bit of meditate off, but it really does make the projectile a lot less useful than.
Especially since, you know, that's something you're not confirming into, so you're not securing those hard knockdowns a lot, and hard knockdowns are hard to come by for most characters in this game. There are even some characters who just don't have hard knockdowns without supers.
Is that Grim Reaper is the sign that your rolls are reversed, right?
Yep. And it actually, you can watch it count down on its fingers for the time you have left.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a neat little indicator. SNK's got a lot of cool stuff like that they do, just little touches. There we go. Okay, we'll just dash A. Wow. Barely missed on that fireball.
Yeah.
Okay, really close. Looking good to take a game here if we don't commit too much, but gotta watch out. Yeah.
Oh no, this hits.
Did not have to go for that.
Not gonna kill, but
that's it. Just chip out. Just chip out.
Yeah, chip.
Yeah, even just doing the slash special to chip at that point would have done it. Oh, that is unfortunate. If Ape Escape had played it safe to close that out, that game probably would have gone the other way. So that is a little unfortunate, but a very well played game.
Yeah, no, great, very close match.
So I am up versus Depresso, it seems. So another Basara match.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to do as I said I would and mute and deafen here real quick. So I will see y'all in a bit.
You on the other side. Depresso, also a veteran of these tournaments. I think they've entered almost every single Super Slash Brothers. So it's great to see them enjoying the game and keep coming back. Oh, wow, the pot's up $45. Let's see who's our big contributor. I'll pull up the Matcherino. Oh, big thanks to Depresso for donating $30. Oh, Depresso not gonna run the Basara, I think. We're gonna see Amakusa. At least that's what we're showing so far. Mavi, a very strong Rera player. Character is a menace. One of the few characters with a truly invincible DP. Oh, looks like we are going to see the Basara. It's going to be 5 Spirit Basara versus 2 Spirit Rera. This will be a very interesting match because Basara does not want to be near Rera. And Rera has a lot of tools to get in versus Basara. And is also just, in general, a very fast character. So the rush down is going to be very, very rough for Basara to deal with. Rera with the Rera also has some very strong makes in the corner. This flip kick leads to a knockdown, and then there's also the 3-hit low that's pretty quick and makes it very hard to fuzzy guard. Basara doing a very good job of putting out that projectile and preventing the aerial approach when he has the chance. The looping pressure from Mavi is... Ooh, gets a good back throw. Another back throw. Another throw. Oh, and the meaty misses. First round is going to go to Mavi. Basara has not really had much chance to build up any time slow. Oop, so we got a little bit of slowdown. Oh, and that's gonna be a broken weapon. Basara is going to be without that for quite a while. Comes back, but Basara still has to pick it up. Mavi gonna get a pretty meaty punish. Mid-air trade. Oh, big punish on the aerial. The big aerial. Lot of end lag on that move, it misses. But it is a very strong mix-up tool, being a overhead with huge range. Oh yeah, Rera is such a pain. Her crouch is so low to the ground. She goes below, like, a lot of characters' really solid pokes. Like Charlotta 5B, Haohmaru 5B. They just go right over her head when she's crouching, which makes it really dangerous to throw them out. Because you don't get the deflect potential that you would otherwise have. Right. I'll be looking for mid-screen. Rera notable for having ridiculously strong cross-up potential as well. So, having... Oh yeah, and J 5B goes over her head as well. Yeah, that's... She's one of those characters that just, like, causes me no end of problems. Oh, I'll be really sneaking right around that, that 5C. Yeah, big full screen punish. Also just having a very hard time pinning Rera down. Ooh, gets a good throw. The life totals are pretty similar. And this could be punish. No punish. Oh, with throw. When there's no invuln on the... Oh, this might hit. No hit. Throw punish. Back into the corner. Teleport into another throw. Oh, and the low's gonna get it. Alright, Depresso's on the board. He just needs one more. Oh, I didn't notice. Depresso switched to 4 groove for the longer rage duration. And probably burst. Oh, wait, no, 5 is burst as well. Projectile doing a good job covering Rera's air approaches, but she had got in once again. Oh, great spot dodge, though. Oh, thank you for the raid, Nutria. Basara building up quite a life lead here. Oh, but here's the rage. Oh, that's gonna hit. Big damage and a broken weapon for Basara. Oh, but the DP? Oh, and the footsie? the chicken wing, or not the chicken wing, the toe poke or the toe hop bounce. It's gonna seal it. So we've got a 1-1. The footsies, yeah. The footsies, literally hitting him with the funny foot bounce move. Basara can do some very tricky multi-bounce shenanigans that can be a little difficult for some characters to punish. He's got a pretty decent mix-up game for a character who is like ostensibly a zoner. Oh, that close range punish going right over Rera's head. Something you really have to be careful against this character. Alright, the mixing is commencing. Unfortunately, Mavi was a little quick on the low, so it whiffed. Oh, big punish on that DP. Oh, Depresso just having such a hard time punishing Rera. Hitbox is so small, and we're pretty much just starting. We're still in round 1. Alright, this one's coming down to the wire. Depresso gets out of the corner, but takes 2 throws for his trouble. Oh, and he's gonna steal the round. 7 seconds left on the clock. Mavi needs to watch out. Match point here. Right, good running punish. It can be very hard to weave through Basara's projectile. I guess they're not really projectiles, but the big looping around normals. Alright, good throw from Mavi, getting the corner reverse low, but back in the corner. Mavi not able to punish the big whiffed overhead. Alright. Oh no, but it doesn't connect. Yeah, a tricky part of 2 groove or 2 spirit is that when you go into rage, you go into an invincible animation, and Depresso's gonna take their game, so he's gonna advance.
Unfortunate. I thought about going Ukyo for that set because I'm more comfortable in that matchup, but I've been playing a lot of Rera lately. I want to learn her, so been improving.
She seems like a very fun character.
She is really fun. One big takeaway from some recent stuff, though, and especially that set, so some of her wolf specials have invul, but it's very, very limited. It's like only on startup, like before the wolf actually starts moving. So it's not at all reliable. And I'm also not sure if it's like specific to certain properties. I haven't looked into that yet. So some of the stuff I was doing there was trying to leverage that, and that very consistently did not work. So that's a good lesson for the matchup of just, no, I can't actually do that. I can't actually lean on that for these matchups.
Yeah.
So I think if anything, that's probably more of like an offensive mind game for when she's on the wolf. But the thing is, I think her offense a lot of the time is actually better dismounted in this game, and wolf is more of a neutral presence. So be it. All right, let's see. All right, so I have another set to play. I have an off-stream set, so I'm going to mute and deafen again while Toast and Deka y'all play. So we'll see how this goes.
All
Good
right.
luck to y'all, both of you.
Let's see. Is it gonna be? All right, it's gonna be a game of footsies.
Haohmaru
相手にとって不足はない。
バッサリやるぜ。いざ尋常に一本目勝負。
Cross up. Into the weapon flip. Oh, good throw. That was a dance.
がたぎるぜ。2本目勝負。旋風列弾。
Bait. Oh, right when I stopped blocking. A great punish.
いい風が吹いているな。
最終戦勝負。旋風列弾。
Priest.
勝負あり。
私に敗北など。
これにて終了。サム。一応頼んで。
相手にとって
いざ尋常に一本目勝負。旋風列弾。
Big punish. Push back on that. Great anteater. Firm.
2本目勝負。
Big cross up. There goes my weapon. Damn. I didn't want a running 2C or a running C there.
覚えておけ。バラにはトゲがあるのだよ。
一丁頼むぜ。
相手にとって
いざ尋常に一本目勝負。
Ugh. Oh, the trade.
立ちます。
二本目勝負。
Oh, the tip hit. No! How? Ah.
覚
Damn.
えておけ。バラにはトゲがあるのだよ。
これにて終了。サムライスピリッツ。
Cool. It's not letting me type in window. All right. Yeah, good games, Toast. Huh. You're going to go on to Depresso and Skuttie next. Right. Depresso and Skuttie will be a pretty interesting match because it's two characters who really don't want to be up next to their opponent. So it'll be interesting to see how the two zoners fare against each other. Thank you. Yeah. Toast played really well. Oh, is that a Mina? Interesting. All right, Skuttie's changing it up a little bit. Mina very strong in this game. Not exactly sure what they did to make her stronger, or if it's just in general the game, but she's a very strong character in Samsho 6. This is... and she actually does have enough range to force Basara to have to approach... Oh, fantastic DP from full screen. Oh, and the command was gonna drop Skuttie, or yeah, it's gonna drop Skuttie into the board for a little bit of extra damage. Alright, only gets a throw punish on the big whiff multi-arrow. Alright, we've got some Major League dead zones in play here. Alright, Depresso's gonna take the first game. Or first round, sorry. Looked convincing for a little while, but Depresso turning it around. Alright, these big hits are adding up. Both of these characters have relatively low health. Oh, this teleport really putting in major work for Depresso. It's looking like it's a lot. Uh-oh, here comes a big arrow. That is going to be weapon flip. Oh, and the weapon is so far off screen that Basara's just going to have to go in. Oh, and it's going to come down to Chip, I think.
Alright, I am back. That was a nail biter.
Did you win?
I did not.
Oh.
Very, very close set. So some unfortunate drops, it happens.
These two people have been at 1 health for like 10 seconds. Oh my god.
Alright, let me get back in here. Let me see.
That round was like 25 seconds longer than it needed to be.
Oh dear. I'm missing all the fun here. Let's see. Pop out.
Alright, Depresso gonna take the first game though. Will Skuttie stick with Mina?
Oh, Skuttie going Mina. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A bit of a change in the lineup.
I'll say that makes sense versus Basara. Don't have to deal with trying to get in on him, just shoot at him.
Yeah, he's got those teleports though that make it very easy for him to get past the arrows.
Well, she's got enough ways to stay mobile that as long as she's not hard committing to just shoot. I don't know, though. Basara is a very strong character in this game. Both are, really.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't know exactly what they did to Mina, other than give her a new weapon flip, but she's like one of the best characters in this game, I'm pretty sure.
So, she has actual normals in this game. Her projectiles are like command normals and specials. Yeah, they did take away. She doesn't have the leap special anymore. She has that gimmicky flip thing instead. She has some really good stuff she can do with like the arrow set that is new to this game. I forget if 6C is new or if they just gave it juggle. And they did a bunch of other stuff. This is also she's a weird case. So most characters coming from 5 special lost juggle properties on some moves, specifically things that were useful for like time slow. Like in 5 special, Ukyo can juggle with heavy Tsubame. Cannot do that in this game. Mina gained options for launches. 6C and what is it, 2C, both juggle. So she has very, very burst safe stuff in 6 in 5 if she wants. And she's also just very, very good with multiple spirits. 4, 5, and 6 are all really good for her for different reasons. 4 just gives her insane damage output. 5 gives her an insane time slow game. 6 just makes her game plan very easy because she can shoot stuff and get rage. And then anytime she wants to hit confirm into weapon flip, she's got it. So she just kind of works in this game. And like that multi-arrow special right there, that's actually super obnoxious for most characters to deal with. Alright, Depresso though. Yeah, finding the way through.
I think she's always had a wall jump, hasn't she?
Yes. Yeah, that's always been a thing. Very mobile.
She's a slippery little girl, very hard to catch for the honest footsies based characters like Haohmaru. But when you get her,
it hurts. She doesn't. Oh, that was the other thing. So her defense mod in 5 special is abysmal. It's like she takes like 150%. Yeah. She takes I think 118% in this game.
Oh, so she gained a ton of health then.
Effectively, yes. Her and Basara both benefited immensely from normalized defense modifiers because they went from taking absurd damage all the time to taking more damage than most, but not to the point of just getting absolutely just bodied by any given hit. All right. So...
Yeah, and in SP, Haohmaru can one-shot Mina. With the if you like hard read 2 AB on round start and do the woodcutter slash, you win. That's the round. It's very, very funny.
Jeez, that's insane.
You really got to condition your opponent to trick them into doing something like that, though, because generally 2AB is not a very good round start option.
It's not something you're actually going to get generally, but when you do, round over. All right, I'm gonna close out a Fightcade here. Just watch from here. All right, so what do we have up next? Skuttie and Beebus, okay.
That was not what I wanted.
Oh. The one change I do wish they'd made to Mina in this version, though they regrettably didn't. Chample is still...
Chample's still here.
I wish... I say this all the time, but I'll say it again. I wish it was like Amakusa's ability to round start mode change, and she could silence Chample pre-round. I wish that was a thing. But she can't, so nobody ever does it because that's time spent not doing things on a character who is extremely
very
active.
fragile.
Well, she wants to be doing stuff all the time. I mean, you can be zoning if the opponent is knocked down, then she can be doing, sky arrow sets. There is no reason to ever just be sitting there with that character, really. She always has something she can be doing, and yeah, as fragile as she is, it's in your best interest to, keep the opponent at bay and frustrate them and chip them out. But right now, what we have is Toast and Depresso, so Charlotte versus Basara. Depresso! Interesting. Yeah, we've had some interesting groove spirit choices here. Abe Escape actually ran 2-spirit with Rasetsumaru against me, so we had a 2-spirit mirror. Sort of mirror. Different characters, obviously. But in here, though, so we've got two 4-spirit characters. 4 for Basara is unusual. This is not something I've really seen. Depresso obviously did it versus me earlier, but I didn't see a whole lot of the target combo, so I'm a little curious about this pick. It does give him access to Rage Explosion in a pinch, which could be nice, depending on if things keep going this way. But I don't know, especially like right now, you will not see Depresso use spirits for the next couple seconds, or the clones for the next couple seconds, because there's a huge tell. The real Basara flashes red during Rage, and the clones do not. Although Depresso is not really heavy on like clone mind games and like movement in general. Depresso tends to lean more on like the zoning and the mix-up aspects of the character. Doesn't even do a lot of like close range poking, even though the character does have some pretty okay like light normals and kicks. Yeah, here we go, just pressure. Yeah, can get out of there though. Oh, but Basara is short when he's crouching, so Charlotte's target combo starter hits a little on the high side, so there are a lot of crouching characters that it just will not hit. So that will be a limiting factor in this matchup for her ability to secure damage. If she gets a crouching hit, she's going to have to do something other than her target combo to follow up. Probably won't get a ton of opportunities to use it as a punish starter either here, given the range that Depresso is trying to keep her at, but that's okay. We can just do the Lance special and tag him out. So that is a solid first game for Toast. Alright, so game 2, let's see, this is winners final, so this will be first of 3. Going for the running overhead, and good recoil cancel. Catching Depresso, mashing here afterwards. So a lot of times you just want, nope. Say that weapon flip is a little bit slow. It is good. I believe in this version, in this game, it does also have the invul. Basara being one of the rare characters with invul on a super. It does have some invul on startup, but that's not helpful when your intent is to use it as a punish. Yeah, push away with the 2B. That is punishable for a lot of characters. I don't know if Charlotte can, though. Her specials are slow, more space control focused. So it really depends on spacing. Okay, tags out before the hit. There we go. Just waiting. Toast has all the momentum here. No need to commit. Depresso use the puffball to cover an approach here, but slowly taking some damage here. Throw risky. I'll say this isn't 5 special, so deep throws are a little more risky. Oh, 1! Yeah, the chip damage is going to do it. Yep. Hang on a minute. Are y'all only playing 2 first to 2? Okay, I did not realize that was going to be a first to two set. So Toast taking that on the clean 2-0. Alright. Looks like Deka just finished up a set versus Ape Escape, so he'll be rejoining us shortly. So we should have actually another loser set, so Deka will not be rejoining us because Deka's going to have to play Skuttie, I believe? So we'll be back on that in just a moment.
Yeah, that was a.
Oh, that was semifinals. I cannot read bracket. My bad, Toast. Oh, no, that was winners finals. Yeah, that was winners finals.
Skuttie's having connection issues with Beebus as well.
Ah, unfortunate.
Oh, why did Steam just open?
Yeah, challenge is weird. It calls winners finals semifinals and then grand finals finals. So, whoops.
Yeah, sometimes. Oh, all right, they're gonna queue back into it.
Yeah.
Finish the game.
Here we go. I'll say, while we're queuing this back up, by all means, hit the Matcherino, do some codes. We love y'all, appreciate it. Absolutely. If y'all want to catch up on bracket and read this better than I'm doing, then we do have the bracket command for the match. And so you can see where things are at. Let's say, okay, but Toast and Depresso getting right back into it here.
Right. Toast up 2 games. So
it's been pretty
Depresso has
convincing
a
so
lot
far.
Depresso's got a lot of ground to cover.
Thing is, like, Toast has been improving very, very steadily of late. So, very, very tough nut to crack. And we've been playing a couple times a week, and it's like, okay, yes, like, I'm improving, I'm figuring things out in general, and with, you know, me mostly playing Rera these days, where I was playing Ukiyo before, but it's like, Toast has gotten so solid. He's a very tough nut to crack.
And his general gameplay style also just is.
Yeah, he has a
very well with Charlotta, who is just a general fundamentals character.
He's just got good fundamentals in general. Like, you see that he's got so many characters he'll play, and they're all just very fundamentally solid. You may or may not, know the intricate details of setups for a given characters or be able to execute them consistently. But like his game is good. He knows what he's doing.
So it's some pretty nasty pressure in the corner here.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, going for the overhead. Basara's got that nasty overhead versus command grab mix because he can car cancel his dash B overhead into his command grab. So it's kind of a thing of, if you jump, you get hit by the overhead. If you don't, you get command grab.
Oh, yeah.
So he's in trouble right now, though. That's not chip, but it's really close, and Toast can just sit here for the next 20 seconds and do nothing if he wants to. Because it's... Oh, okay, the clone. I actually completely missed that was a clone.
Yeah, I got played as well.
I say jumping like that is risky against Charlotte, too, because she can just hit 5C and anti-air on that if you don't have a really, really good jump-in button.
Wow, great throw. Or no, that's like the weird slide move, isn't it?
Yeah, that's that hit grab she's got. So Good combo follow-up.
Big punish. Oh no.
Doesn't quite get the
full
special cancel off the BBC. Toast usually goes for that target combo into BBC special follow-up. Occasionally he'll do the full combo if he wants to build Rage, the AABB CCC, but most of the time I see him go for the damage instead of the Rage build. Which, I mean, makes sense for that character, and it knocks the opponent way far away so she can just start up her game again. Good chance to build some charge to do some tri-slash zoning.
Depresso is in a very rough spot.
I would say
here.
this is chip damage range. Toast doesn't have to do anything, but yeah, and I'd say at that point he can just throw that and that's game. So that, this time, for real, is the set. Toast Rider with the clean 3-0.
Looks like Skuttie and Beebus are still having some issues.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They apparently had issues in CVS2 earlier as well. So, don't know what's going on.
As I always say, Fightcade lets us connect and play games that otherwise would be impossible, but it can't work miracles. Sometimes some things just get a little finicky under the hood.
I'll say the fact that Flycast has rollback is a miracle in itself.
Yeah, really. big shout outs to Blueminder.
Huge shout outs to Blueminder. Like, yeah, I appreciate the work he's done over the past few months to continue improving that, and I know he's talked about some things that he wants to continue doing to improve on that, but the fact that he got it working at all in the first place is incredible, and I definitely appreciate the work that's gone into this over the past, however long. It's quite a project. So being able to play some of these games on Flycast is really, really cool. His computer froze and is good now, but is maybe not good now.
We're trying some alternate Fightcade versioning. Yeah, I forget where the setting.
Yeah, they've got that new setting so you can switch back and forth between the old Fightcade build and the most recent build. Yeah, absolutely. Shout outs to Alex Alchemy for, getting this all set up, and, Alex and Toast both for, running all this. Big ups.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Toast puts in a ton of work for this community.
Yeah, Alex is a great EO. I worked with him a number of times on his big charity event that he likes to run.
Mm-hmm.
And when he started doing these monthlies, and I saw there was going to be Sam Show, I was like, hell yeah, count me in. So very, very glad to be a part of this because it's such a cool event.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, I think Toast's going to have to make some sort of judgment call because it doesn't seem like they can connect.
Yeah, this has unfortunately been an issue for a couple of us, specifically with Beebus. I haven't even been able to get in game. That's unfortunate.
Give it might have to just come down to give it one more shot, and then it still doesn't work. We flip a coin. Stinks that it has to end this way, but sometimes that's just how it goes.
So I just worry. I hope that if Beebus advances, there aren't any connection issues later. But we shall see. Hopefully they can actually play the match. I mean, regardless of outcome, it's never
Oh, it's never mind.
hanging on starting network again. Yeah,
I'll say it.
I know I had to let it sit for a bit on starting network when I was connecting to Beebus. But now they've already quit out. I'll say it's unfortunate because like you're entering a bracket to play, so regardless of outcome, it feels bad if you just don't get to.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, no matter who moves forward. We are flipping the coin. All right. Whose heads, whose tails?
Oh shit, poverty. Is this here?
Yo, Poverty Cast? Let's go. All right, Skuttie is heads. Call your bets. Who got it? It's tails. Yeah, that's a good plan. We'll see how this goes. So Beebus is going to be up against Deka
me.
here for losers semis. So, good luck.
Right.
All right, y'all should be good to start when you're ready. Go get him. Back to the mirror.
Oh.
Let's say this will be a rematch of our round 1 set here. So, DekaFumoDeathCult had a pretty solid 2-0.
Oh yeah, I
Over
did play
Beebus.
Beebus earlier.
Yep.
And we didn't have any problems, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you seem to be fine. Toast was fine when he connected to Beebus earlier. It seems to be very specific people, so I wonder if it's not just like a routing issue somewhere. Which would be unfortunate and entirely out of anyone's control. Alright, and this is a best of 3 since
Alright.
this is loser semis, so, I mean, not best of 3, first to 3.
Oh yeah, I remember now. He stole my color.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
He said, oh, it's on now.
Haohmaru. Tai.
Alright, here we go. Haohmaru, here we go. So this is going to be 5 versus 6 again. Okay, no, we're both going 6.
いざ尋常に一本目
See how this goes? We're going to be pressing buttons, building rage the normal way instead of Samsho way. Yeah, those 5Cs build so much rage. So DekaFumo is already halfway to a full rage bar, 2/3 now. We are swinging. Okay, we got fireball game. Almost full rage. We'll probably sit on that for the next match, even considering DekaFumo has not taken a significant hit yet. Yep, there's those pursuits, and 6 gets to sit on rage as long as it wants. So there's no hurry to hit a weapon flip or anything. You can just hold that for the next round, no problem. So if a punish opportunity comes up, pop it then and get a huge momentum shift from the damage and the also the weapon, the opponent's weapon. Haohmaru's. Ooh. Oh, okay. Should have gone for the 5C punch though. Deflects open up some pretty big punishes. But Haohmaru has a really high damage weapon flip, one of the highest in the game. And there's one. Unfortunately, the thing about that is 6, the moment you use your weapon flip, that is the end of rage, regardless of whether it hits or gets blocked or whiffed, unlike other grooves, so only had the one shot. But Deka is still up on a very healthy lead here. There's that secret move again. So Beebus really likes to pop those when he gets down to low HP.
Yeah, the secret move is pretty solid in this game because you can combo into it off of 2C.
Mm-hmm.
It is fast enough to do that.
Wait, off of 2C?
Yep.
Crouching heavy?
Or sorry, not 2C, 2K.
2D? 2D? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 2 kick.
You're
C,
thinking
C.
5 special notation, yeah.
尋常に一本目勝負
Alright, now we're back on 5. Oh, okay, no, that's just the replay. So, Flycast gives you, live builds the video in real time. So we do occasionally have situations like this where it'll get kind of close to the actual match flow and it'll need to buffer for a little bit while it builds up some additional frames in the replay. So we are waiting a little bit, but yeah, this is only a little ways behind actual real-time gameplay. Meditating that away, just building up for later in case we want to pop a big time slow at the very end of the game. Right now, though, we are just swinging. Okay, who's gonna lose it? I wonder how the weapon clash mechanics actually work in this game. SNK has done some very interesting things with weapon clash mechanics over the years. There were times where they've changed how the mechanics have worked from game to game, and there were a couple of cases where it was just random or it had some very odd criteria, but I don't know how they handled it for 6 specifically. Okay, go for a DP. Big call out. We're just monkey jumping around. Yeah, not covering these tech rolls out, so can just get away from that and not give Beebus any chance to set up. Decently gauge built up and all of your rage is gone, so okay, little trade there, that's okay. Ooh, nope, that's not gonna catch a recoil, that was too fast on the whiff. So, DekaFumo with a good advantage here, just playing it safe, just poking with some kicks here, that's fine. I don't think that was intentional though. It's okay, still got a healthy lead here. Gets a chance to meditate some rage away. Yeah, sure, build your gauge for the next round. Oh, wow! What an SSM. Okay, so this is getting kind of tense, and SSM is back on deck. That does, the gauge for it does rebuild after a few seconds. So Deka actually has to watch out a little bit here because another hit like that could very much be the end of this round. And just like that, I was saying, that's a very hard read though. That was just wrong. I want to say if that hadn't landed, Beebus would have immediately lost the round. Okay, we are swinging. Checks out. Getting close to rage, may not get the chance to meditate this away in time. Okay, tries to meditate a little away. There you go. Let's say just back off, meditate. Good, good, good. And Beebus is sitting on rage because 6 weak, and so just waiting for the chance to pop that on a punish or a combo. Confirm into it. Get heavy slash. I'd say both players playing kind of patient, not wanting to give each other too much room, but realizing can't afford to commit too much, but don't know if Deka saw something that got rolled back or if that was just unfortunate. That's death. Throwing out moves during all that recovery.
I couldn't remember what the input for the woodcutter slice was. I did C first, and then I was like, wait, it's AB.
Yeah. Saying he leans forward on his weapon flip too, so that probably triggered close 5C. Oh, that's messed up. What a game. Alright, Deka's up 2-0, so one more game will seal this. Good bait for the DP. I actually don't know which versions of DP in this game have any invulnerability. That's usually somewhat limited on the light.
None of them have true invulnerability.
Really? Okay, good to know.
Man, I'm just swinging into that constantly.
Not going for pursuit. Not sure Beebus knows about the pursuit because I haven't seen him going for it either. 2-player? 7-player? I don't know. Alright, but right now, okay, yep, there's that secret movie he loves so much. You can meditate that away, take it for the next round. Yeah, just 5A will do it. Any hit it would at that point. Alright, set point for Deka. Poking with those 5Bs. Haohmaru's got a really long far 5B. Great for space control, just have to be mindful of no profiles that reflects. Okay, we got the kicks.
That counted as a counter hit. Oh!
Ooh, unfortunate grab with, but nothing comes of it, and we get the heavy slash punish. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't get the jump because of the counter hit. It doesn't get the dash, not the jump. And that should be it. Oh no! Wrong way. That's not good. Okay, so he gets another shot, so this is getting tense. So yeah, meditate just in case. Build that up as much as you can. Good. Yeah, everybody. Hence. Just a good old 5B will do it. Here you go, 3-0 for DekaFumoDeathCult.
He's definitely got a sixth sense with those raw supers. I think he hit me with like 4 out of 5. I don't know if that says something about me being gullible or if it says something about him being very good at placing me, but
Definitely had.
he definitely got a lot of mileage out of them.
Yeah, and that's not something that should work too often. That's very. It's one of those things, and you don't want to go for it too often either because it's so high risk. Although that one whiff where he ended up going behind you was funky.
Yeah, probably the former. Yeah, I can never remember if that's one of the ones that will cross you up in the corner on block or not. It's always a gamble. Some of the weapon flips and the supers just have very finicky punishes.
They sure do.
All right, I think I'm up against Depresso next.
You are up against Depresso's next. That is losers finals. So Haohmaru versus Basara. We get to see this honest footsies gameplay you've been telling me so much about.
This is in V special. This is another funny match because Haohmaru can also one-shot Basara.
Mm-hmm.
He takes like 130%, I think. So he does a pretty good job of keeping Haohmaru out, but Haohmaru does only need like 2 hits to kill him.
I am curious. How much damage does Basara take in this game? Where are you? Characters. Basara takes 118% in this game.
Also same as Mina.
Yep. And in 5 special,
Pretty sure it's 130.
nah, it is 130. Interesting. I thought it was more than that. Yeah. I was right about Mina earlier, though. She takes a flat 150%.
Yeah, I don't even think you need rage to one-shot Mina, but I think you do need rage to one-shot Basara.
Mm-hmm. She just takes so much because she's just such a weird glass cannon, not quite zoner in this game, and then all of a sudden here she's Samsho Dalsum with
Samsho Dalsum with
cheerleader demon thing, and yes, everything she does is disjointed. There is no DPing the pokes in this game. Alright, but right now, well, speaking of disjointed, we have, Basara's huge buttons out here, and Haohmaru will have to be mindful of that. Some of that's going to be difficult for him to challenge or punish. So let's see how this goes. Oh, that's a good start. 5B and a 5C. So you do have to be mindful jumping in like that because Basara can anti-air very well for high reward. But if you get those over a 2B, it's sure worth it. Okay, throw. That's gutsy. That should have been a full punish. Going for pursuits like that on somebody who knows how to attack on it in a structured situation like that. Once I throw, you can do stuff. A lot of hits you can't. You don't have the frame advantage after a lot of normal hits, but throws you have pretty good frame advantage afterwards. Alright, so any one hit will do it. Yeah, okay. Deka going for a little bit of meditation. Good block on the instant overhead. Did not need to actually pick up the weapon there.
I didn't want to pick up the weapon. I was just looking for running A.
Yeah, just do it. Just do dash B or dash C or something. It's all the same when you're unarmed. It's actually better to do C if you're in 6 groove, because you build more rage that way. Get a chance to meditate a little bit. Unfortunate it doesn't hit it. Good dash C. I like these irritators. Okay, yeah. Just take that as a chance to get away and meditate a little bit. That's good. Ooh, good confirm. Very nice. Okay, so first game to Deka.
It's part of Haohmaru's really nasty post throw. If you do forward roll, the jumping kick confirms into 5B DP. And if you do long tech, he can just run up and throw you.
Dash throw, yeah. So a lot of characters have something they can do like that. Not necessarily mid-screen, but in corner, certainly, where they can cover stuff like that. Mid-screen, it really depends. Like, Haohmaru's got a great throw for it because his throw leaves you so close afterwards that you don't get away afterwards. That's not necessarily true for every character. Okay, gets caught by the clone. I've seen Depresso put those out occasionally. Doesn't use them a ton, but using it real situationally like that is pretty strong because it means you're not thinking about it anymore and you just take the bait on the movement. Block the football. Oh, gets it low though. This is a character where you do actually have to block low a fair bit because that 2B is pretty scary at a good range. So, much as you might want to stand block for better frame advantage, you do have to be willing to crouch block against this character. And granted, Basara is a character that leaves a lot of gaps in offense, so it's okay to crouch block more. Of course, that's the point where Basara says, haha, I can, instant overhead you with, backdash J236. There is no auto guard in this game, so you do have to block out the full sequence of that 2B, which makes it even more difficult to punish. Okay, just taking chip on 5B. Oh, gets the command trap. Okay. Very nice. I'm still very curious about this 4-groove pick. I don't think I've really seen Depresso leveraging the target combo at all. There you go.
Might just be for the extended rage.
That could be, because 4 does get full rage duration, and 5 does not, but even then, it's like, could be using 6. Alright, so tied up on rounds for this.
It's the second game. Yeah.
Yeah. Real close to time slow, so Depresso may be trying to press advantage here for a little bit to try and make the most of it and not give Deka time to meditate any more than he already has, because he's got a decent bit built up, but any more is still beneficial for Eason damage. Okay, yeah, don't have to pop it yet. Can afford to do some more damage and get some more meditates. And oh, that's getting scary though. Wow. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. So that was an unfortunate and very unintended close 5C. That was supposed to be an ESIN, but the thing about this game is you need to hit multi-button inputs all on the same frame. And if you don't, or if you... sometimes if you're just a little bit early, you'll end up getting an input you didn't want. It's also very common if you see somebody whiffing throw at the tail end of a time slow, it's a failed decent input where they got BC on the same frame and then they got A frame late. Unfortunate.
Oh no, I missed it.
Yeah, burst decent does exist in 4 as well, but I mean, 5 and 6 both have really good defensive options, and like 5 opens up different movement options that are pretty good, like Basara could well cancel command grab. 6 opens up, you know, hyper guard, and I actually don't know much about Basara's secret move in this game, so I can't really say anything on that. Just pushing away. So Depresso is building up some really good momentum here. Oh, big hit. Okay, very nice back hit here. And just goes for the chip on the DP. Yeah, running DP. Big damage. Yeah, ABC on macro exists, at least on Fightcade. That doesn't actually exist in the console versions. But yeah, you have to be very, very mindful that you don't fat finger that. Yeah, you can... the blue bar goes all the way up through the total health gauge space, although I don't know how much you can actually realistically fill it, theoretically. Rarely see it go beyond like 60%, and even that takes some pretty heavy dedication and meditating in often 3 rounds. Oh, yep, I went over the throw. Goes for the overhead, the Deka jumps out. And there's that instant overhead thing. That is so punishable with block, but it's also so fast and reaches so far. And that's, okay, this is chip damage range. So, any, yeah, okay. Just a 5C to close that out. So this is, again, game point for both players. And tied up all around. Yeah,
This is not game point. This is
game
it's
point,
first-
not set point.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so Haohmaru in rage. Yeah, just instant overhead, just not getting anywhere near Haohmaru right now. Try and play it very safe during this rage duration. Okay, that's a decent trade. Alright, good chance for offense here. Very nice. Good to not take it. Oh, going for it. Oh, okay, that was a clone. Okay, yep. The other side, but it doesn't get anything more off that, so still has to play the rest of this out. Little risky to go for... yeah, there you go. Little risky to go for the pursuit there, but would close the round. But yeah, didn't get punished and had the chance to just close with a dashing kick. Alright, so Deka now on set point, 2-1. Alright. Back in here. Everybody's sticking with their selected spirits. Gets Gets that jump over that 2B, very nice. Yeah, and some knockdowns you just don't have enough frame advantage to actually hit a pursuit. That's a good example of it with that dashing kick. Overhead's doing work.
もう一丁2本目勝負
Oh, Pogo beating the jumping heavy slash. Interesting. There you go, yeah, Depresso's pretty good at catching those jumps. Ooh! Very good call out there. I like that a lot. You say Depresso likes to fake that out, and Deka just said, you know what? No, I'm swinging. See if Deka can get his weapon back here. Yeah, this is the scary part, because now your weapon's on the other side of the screen, and Depresso can just swing away. Yeah, that's really hard. So, for the fourth straight game, I think, we are on round 3. Trying to call out a defensive response there with these combo jumps. Oh, unfortunate ducks under the jumping heavy slash. Tries to circle step away, getting a little bit tricky here. Those normals are so big. Really good lights. Jumps into the fireball. This might say Deka's got a decent lead here. Looking pretty good, but this could turn around very, very quickly. It is Basara. Any one hit will do it. There's the burst. We've been talking about that off and on. So let's see if... And just using that to try and hold this out as long as possible. Not going... unfortunate command grab whiff leads to... into the game, and Deka taking the set. 3-1. Very good set.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
Yeah, he did a very good job of keeping me out. And when he got the... He obliterated me when he got that weapon flip.
Oh man, that weapon flip was like, this round is...
Yeah,
That's tough. That's
signed
so tough.
that. I signed that one off in my will. It was gone.
Yeah, especially once your weapon's off screen, it's like, against Basara? No. All right, so we have arrived. Grand Finals. Our toasty skeleton friend, Toast Rider, winner's side. And our most of the time commentator friend here.
All right. Oh, is it time for me to get the run back?
You're about to get toasted.
Let's do it. Also, you can all hear how sick I am now.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
That's rough. Losing your voice like that. All right. Says clearly not putting much of a dent in Toast's game though. He has been cooking this whole way. Deka actually the only person so far this bracket to have taken a game off of Toast. So see what we can do here.
Let's see if I can take 6 more.
Cards are wrong though. Whoops. This is Deka going in versus Toast. Not Depresso. There we go. What's it gonna be?
6.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
6 first.
fair. Meditating versus Charlotte is
Yeah,
a struggle.
She's a little too active for me to meditate. Basara at least has a lot of committal stuff.
Yeah, I've tried 5 versus Toast a couple times on Rera and even Ukyo, and it's like, I don't know. Ukyo I can kind of get away with it because I can just meditate on knockdowns. He doesn't have good setups anyway. But we're not looking at Ukyo right now. We're looking at Charlotte and Haohmaru, and Charlotte is definitely giving some... Oh, good hop over the overhead. It's very, very difficult to punish when spaced. Should actually see what some characters can do against that frame advantage. Looks like it should be punishable stay and block. And something like that's obvious enough that you're not going to crouch block the end of it. Just have to be mindful.
I'm surprised that wasn't.
Ooh. Yeah, Depresso was talking, or Deka was talking earlier though. Apparently the heavy version of that has a gap at the end that you have to be mindful of, so could easily get tricked out on that. So lots of different things to be aware of versus Charlotte. For us, straightforward. Yeah, there's that 5C. That first hitbox is so tall, very hard to jump in against her. But for as straightforward as this character looks, she's got some real good stuff. Very capable character. And an absolute wall if you're forced to approach against her. Tries to build some space, tries to go for lunge afterwards, but doesn't have the advantage to do it. Good block on the cross up, okay. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Catches here. Yeah, not enough frame advantage since that wasn't a diva. Ah, there you go. Okay, yes, we do get the punish on that. Which does have kind of low recovery, so it can be kind of tricky to punish. There you go. Good, great punish there. And there's that target combo in action. So we are building rage here. Toast says, I want full rage. I want scare you. I want weapon flip you. And go ahead and wrap this up. Nice confirm off the 2D. Yeah, rage has run out, so don't get the weapon flip, but we do still get a pretty beefy combo. And possibly unintended DP.
No, he's caught me with a ton of those today.
You know, that's fair.
Oh, Christ.
I always wonder because some of these old games are very finicky about inputs on that, but yes, Toast absolutely. Toast likes to recoil cancel into DP on me in the corner sometimes. It's just at that spacing that feels a little bit weird, but yeah, versus Haohmaru buttons, yeah, that's a fair point, I can see it. Oh, gets it with the pursuit. Okay, so Deka gets first game. That's right, Toast has a live display of inputs on here. That's kind of fun to watch. So it's hard to keep an eye on that in the actual game at the same time, though. Maybe something I can look at after, though. Be interesting to watch and see what Toast is doing beyond the obvious inputs sometimes. Try slash, cover that space. Okay. That jump, yep. So Toast knows that. Toast is not going to tech in a situation like that versus Haohmaru. No, thank you. Ooh, yeah. Great Nikiri dodge. And the thing about that is, Six's dodges are recover very quickly on success, so you can actually cancel them. Special cancel them, but even if you don't, then you tend to get very good frame advantage afterwards and can get a punish. So,
damn.
They're a little bit weird and situational in usage, but when you hit one, I'd say between the frame advantage you get and the ability to use your secret move earlier, they're very rewarding. Alright. Toast gets the overhead there, and now low. So what you gonna do, throw? Yep. Got you thinking about which way to block. Fake out there, okay. What are we doing? Just pokes the extended recovery of that 5C. Not too far to get anything meatier, but take whatever damage you can get. Oh, wow. JC was a little too late to get the full reverse hitbox, but we absolutely still get a punish there. Just taking the chip, yep. See, yeah, okay. And dash D to close that game, and Toast bringing it to 1-1.
いざ尋常に1本目勝負
Trying to use these carry dodges to build up a little bit of gauge for a secret move. But that's going to be the round, yep. Toast has not been playing Genon actively for a while. Currently, the impression I've gotten from Toast talking about this is feels that Genon's set play is not reliable enough in an environment where people are willing to tech, because rolling on knockdowns where Genon goes for puffball potentially means a punish from the opponent, so has not been actively playing Genon and has been spending a lot of time on other characters. Does occasionally pull Genon out, but if I had to guess, I think Toast will probably run Charlotte the whole way, even if there's a reset. So we played a bit a couple days ago, and he played all Charlotte except one game of Genon, and that's been pretty consistent. He's been almost entirely on Charlotte in recent weeks. But that guy's got some work cut out for him if he wants to get to that reset, though, because Toast is up 2-1, and if Toast gets the next game, that is the tournament. So we are poking in. As much as you say, okay, yes, Charlotte's weak to deflexor. It is a risk. Deflects do have a ton of recovery, and it's very dangerous to go for. And also, Toast just has a very good sense of timing to vary things up and make it difficult to actually call out anything he's doing. Okay, does catch a tech there. Interesting choice to tech. Maybe thinking that Deka would go for a pursuit to try and close the round, but oh, unfortunate. Just out of range for the weapon flip. There's that deflect though, and gets a nice heavy slash out of it. Big back hits and some back hits, and the thing about that is Charlotte having that great cross-up JC is so good for her, because like if she gets a cross-up, that's a back hit. So it's just immediately so rewarding. And that secret that secret move is not going to land, so we are tied up for rounds here though, so I'd say Deka's got full reach here, so if we can get a good hit, that is a weapon flip. Okay, Toast going for a deflect, trying to call out a heavy slot or a 5B. Everybody going for something there. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack there. Yep, and there's that back hit. Just so easy. Oh no, not again! Her weapon flip does not have a ton of range. So Toast is chilling at this point, so what you gonna do? Here is when Charlotte's chilling, she can absolutely just press 5C like that. No problem. This is going to be, yeah, full target combo. So this is any good hit is it at this point. Oh. Ooh, scary.
Whoa.
Yep, that happens sometimes. sometimes I don't know what it is, but Flycast does occasionally just decide, I'm not sure what's going on. And slow down for a little bit. There we go, we're back up to speed. And Dash B will do it. Overhead. And that is the tournament. GG's and congratulations to Toast. Well played to Deka and everyone else.
Great games,
Credits
everybody.
to Deka tanking infinitely more games off of Toast than the rest of us this bracket. Got 2 games to everybody else's 0. Very good set. All right. I think that about wraps it up. Thanks everybody for playing. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll say we've also still got the Matcherino going. If anybody wants to take a look over there, grab some codes, we would absolutely appreciate y'all. Link, if you hit Matcherino in the chat, you'll get a link there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.